Hello there, everyone. Today is Wednesday, the 4th of March. We're already in March, and the outside world is pretty much a hellscape at all times. All the news feeds are always the worst. So it's Wednesday, and we're gonna focus on Wednesday because when it's Wednesday, that means it's time for comics again. Thank you very much for tuning into Comics Again, the show that enters your feed every Wednesday to tell you all the new number ones coming your way this week. And while there's not a lot of comics in this video, there are a lot of comics on the shelf. So let's get to my comics in the video, and I'll talk about them. I don't know when. DC has no real number ones this week, but they have a buttload, an absolute buttload of second printings, third printings, fourth printings, eighth printings, whatever printing you want. They have absolutes reprinted through the wazoo. The DC All-In Special is getting a third printing. There's second printings with a lot of tie-ins to the DC K.O. event. So if you're missing out on stuff, single issues, all those good ones that you have, there's just holes in your collection, come in and fill them today. We are going to have so many second printings, third printings, etc. printings on the shelf. That said, DC K.O. ends this week with issue 5. It's wild. It's all here. It's the brawl for it all. It's everyone versus Darkseid, right? Like that's how we who even won this thing? Did we figure that out yet? I can't remember. But it's all in here. It's DC K.O. number 5. Figure out how it all ends. Figure out what's the next step. What do we do from this? What's next? DC K.O. 5. It's the end. Marvel Comics has an X-Men annual for you. It's the X-Men annual issue number 1. It's written by Ryan Stegman, so the artist is writing. There you go. Annual. X-Men 1. It's the new annual. Other X books, Danny Moonstar's getting her own title, so there's a Danny Moonstar issue 1 for you. If that's your thing, check it out. And an Iceman comic is getting its physical print, because it was a digital comic at first, I think. Well, it's the Iceman Omega number 1. Find out what's going on with Bobby Drake in here. It's a new Iceman. It's Iceman. And a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, no, I'm not talking about Star Wars yet. I'm talking about when Robert Kirkman worked at Marvel Comics and he crossed Invincible over with Spider-Man in a Marvel team-up issue. It's hard to find, much sought-after issue. He's getting a full facsimile reprint this week. So if you've never read this, you should probably check this one out. It's back when Cory Walker was drawing Invincible, so it's fairly early on in the overall scope and story of things, but Spider-Man and Invincible, they cross over. It makes a lot of sense to me, honestly. And I had talked about long ago, far away galaxy, blah, blah, blah. Well, there's a new Darth Maul comic out this week. It is a prequel to that new Darth Maul series that's going to be dropping very shortly. I can't wait to watch that animated thing. Anyway, the Shadow of Maul issue number 1 is here to expand on everyone's favorite guy that got cut in half and continued to keep going for a very, very long time after his apparent death in The Phantom Menace. So if you haven't watched The Phantom Menace yet, sorry, that's a spoiler. But Darth Maul gets cut the heck in half. But he's got a whole new comic, so check it out. Darth Maul, Shadow of Maul. Get in on the ground floor, like way at the bottom of Coruscant. Work your way to the top. There is a Sonic Racing one-shot. I have no idea what's going on in there, but Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is here. So if you're into Sonic or racing, I'm wearing a racing shirt, which might make you think I'm into racing, but I'm really just into the beer. Anyway, here you go, Sonic Racing. One-shot. And speaking of one-shots that I have no concept of, there is a new Cult of the Lamb one-shot. It's the Last Sacrament special. Here it is. I have not played the Cult of the Lamb. I know a lot of you enjoy it. I know there's a graphic novel that we sell relatively well, and if you haven't read that, you should check it out. But there's also a new Cult of the Lamb single comic. So if that's your bag, put this in your brown paper bag when you leave Brave New Worlds. I mean, I'll put it in there if you pay for it. Like, don't steal from me. Cult of the Lamb. All right, those are all the new number 1s I have for you. As I said, there are a lot of other awesome comics out this week. Reprints out the wazoo, so come in and get those reprints. If you can't make it into the store, feel free to shop with us at bravenewworldscomics.com. There you'll find all these comics and more. Things like Matt Emmons' new book, The Winter King. We just stocked this week, so check it out. It's our local guy, our friend Matt. Yo, what's up, Matt? He's busy with cons right now. He's the guy that did the Council of Frogs, which is one of our all-time bestsellers down here in Brave New Worlds City. Well, his new book, The Winter King, is here to sure creep you out. There's a lot of lot of skull stuff in here with cutesy little foresty animals. So it's not really a cutesy story, but it's full of cutesy and very scary forest animals. Check it out. It's awesome. I love Matt's stuff. Matt's got a great eye. And that's it. That's all. That's all we have. So come in and check out those second prints. Come check out those 10th prints. Get all the absolute Batman you can handle. And then check out the other comics. See what we got. And until then, keep using comics to make yourself feel a little better and distract yourself from the news, the constant 24-hour news cycle of just horrendous crap. And we will see you back here in a week for another comic scan, because every Wednesday they just keep putting out comics. So I'll be here in a week. I look forward to seeing you then too. Anyway, that's all. See you in a week, everybody. Have fun. Happy March. Have you listened to that new Gorillaz album? It's so good.